Hi guys, today we're going to be turning the back end of the Yukon into a bed. I'm going to build a platform for the bed out of the plastic garage shelving units. We don't want to do anything too permanent to the Yukon because if we ever decide to sell it or if we get a different vehicle, I want to be able to move things over to the new one. And also, so if we have to have extra seats for more passengers, we can just easily take these things out and put the seats back in. So stick around and let's see how this goes. So this is what I ended up getting. I figured out that I could use a 36-inch shelf and a 12-inch shelf to fill up the space completely. I couldn't find any 48-inch shelves that were, relatively inexpensive, and this ended up being the cheapest way to go. So I'm gonna put this together like a jigsaw puzzle and then cut the legs to the right height, and then we'll have a bed. I didn't realize when I purchased these, but they actually interlock into each other, so that's a great plus. I decided to go with 6 inches for the legs so that I can fit a standard plastic shoebox underneath there to store things in. So I'm just going to get all of these cut and then we'll put them underneath and see how it looks. All right, I got the 4 legs cut for each of the 2 back shelves, platforms, whatever you want to call them. And then this third one, because it is split between the higher level and then it is deeper on this side because this is where the middle row seats used to be, I'm gonna have to cut those a different length so then so that it'll stay level. So I've got my level on here and it looks like the bubble is pretty good in the middle. So then I'm gonna measure and see how long I need to cut. In order for the front legs to be level with the back legs, this section needs to be 8 inches, but I know that I need to allow an extra inch for what goes up inside of the fitting on the shelf. So I'm going to cut these to 9 inches each. All right, got that one done, and it actually ended up being perfect. So now I'm going to figure out the next one. We've got one more on this side of the car. And this one is, again, different sizes on the legs. One's going to be a little bit shorter. because this back one is going to be on this section, and then it just like, there's a couple little steps that it takes as it goes down. So I'm going to have to measure those and get those cut out, and then we'll move on to the other side. All right, this whole side is done. This front one ended up being 12 inches for the back legs and 12.5 for the front legs. So now I've got to just work on the other side. The legs for the smaller side, the smaller shelves are going to be cut to 6 inches as well for the back two. So I'm going to go ahead and get those cut. Here it is with the two of the ones on the side. I still have to cut the one that goes over the middle seats, so that one has to have different measurements. Here's how it looks with all of the platforms made. As you can tell, the 12 by 20 shelves were not quite long enough to go the length of the other ones, but that actually works out great because I'm going to get one of those little 3-drawer cabinets. I don't know what they're called, the plastic things with the drawers. Anyhow, I'm going to get one of those to put here to put like silverware and napkins and things like that in. So it's actually going to be great that this is a little bit short. All right, here's the finished product. As you can see, there is enough gap here underneath to fit one of these shoe boxes easily. I think probably some smaller baskets and things like that will slide under there too. And that runs the whole length of the interior. And then I'll come around this side so you can see. Under here is still the VCR that came with the Yukon. I've disconnected these wires and bought a DVD player because there's actually a TV in the roof, so that's going to work out nicely. And then there's a lot more storage up here than there would have been had we left the seats. We have room. I'm thinking of putting one of the drawer towers here as well for clothes. And then let me go around to the other side. So here's the finished product with the little drawer storage container. It was still a little short, so I added a piece of plywood on the top, and then I also had to add 2 pieces of 2x4 on the bottom, but it worked out great. It's nice and level with everything else. This is just a 4-inch foam mattress, and it's full size, but I wanted foam because that way I don't have to cut anything down and it fits in here nicely. With it being foam, it gives a little bit, so there's a couple of places where it's pretty snug up against the side, but I think it will work great. I did put a plastic waterproof mattress cover on it because my husband is still going to be driving this back and forth to work, and I don't want to have to take the mattress out every time and, just only put it in when we're camping. So we're just going to leave this in here, and then with this mattress protector on here, with him parking on the gravel parking lot, the mattress won't get all dirty, and this is also hypoallergenic. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. I plan to post videos along the way as I do new things to the Yukon to get it ready for camping. So I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.